welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to show you how I make my soft layered chapatis. So to make the chapatis, we are going to need, these are 3.5 cups of wheat flour. That is half a liter of hot water. This is half a cup. This is half a cup of wheat flour, some cooking oil, some salt, and sugar. I usually put my salt and sugar in almost equal measure. That way it gives a taste that is not sweet, not salty, just in between. It's the water, oil, salt and sugar. Then we'll mix it. Right here I have my water. This is hot water. I'm going to put salt, sugar. The salt is a little less than the sugar, but you can also put in equal measure. Then I'm going to put some cooking oil. I'll put around 3 tablespoons. It's in between. It's not really salty, not really sweet. It's in between. So then next, we are going to pour the mixture in here. I've put around half of it. Mix this. Let's put more water. The reason why I'm using a spoon is because the water is hot. So as I do this, I'll use a spoon for starters so that the water can cool a bit. Then I'll use my hands. So like I said from the start, you're going to need a clean surface. I'm going to use this space. Make sure it's clean. Make sure it's clean. Make sure you have clean hands. So we are going to mix this. The more you need, if you realize it's still hard, you keep adding water. As you need, if you notice that your dough is still hard, you add water. If it's soft, you add flour. That's the purpose of this extra flour that we have on the side. Look at this. So it's extremely sticky. I'm going to add a little flour.
I was there when I needed someone who wasn't getting over you. When I move to the side, when I move, call you mine, and I know what you're feeling. I'ma take you for a ride, let me take it off your mind, 'cause you know it's a
notice the stickiness is beginning to reduce. So keep kneading.
I was there when I needed someone who wasn't getting over you. When I move to the side, when I move, call you mine, and I know what you're feeling. I'ma take you for a ride, let me take it off your mind, cause you know it's a season. And I move, and I move, and I move when I ride, and I move, and I move, and I move when I ride, and I move, and I move, and I move when I ride, and I move, and I move.
At this point, it's not too sticky. We are going to add some oil. We are going to begin adding the oil. So if you want soft layer chapatis, so we are going to add some oil. I'll add around 3 tablespoons. If you want soft layer chapatis, you're going to have to use a bit of oil.
I was there when I needed someone who wasn't getting over you. When I move to the side, when I move, call you mine, and I know what you're feeling. I'ma take you for a ride, let me take it off your mind, cause you know it's a season. And I move, and I move, and I move when I ride, and I move, and I move, and I move when I ride, and I move, and I move, and I move when I ride, and I move, and I move when I get so tired of making me take a night, but thinking it's all that I'll do cause of you. I let you show, don't let you in on my life. I tell you the things that you need to know. I know you like that, I know you need that. The way you're moving your body, don't need your feedback. I know it makes sense, don't know I play pretend. I guess the seasons change.
So next, we are going to roll into one big dough, and then I'll show you what creates the layers. So we are going to need a rolling pin. You dust your surface with some flour. So we are going to roll it out.
I was there when I needed someone who wasn't getting over you. When I move to the side, when I move, call you mine, and I know what you're feeling. I'ma take you for a ride, let me take it off your mind, cause you know it's a season. And I move, and I move, and I move when I ride, and I move, and I move, and I move when I ride, and I move, and I move, and I move when I ride, and I move, and I move when I get so tired of making me take a night, but thinking it's all that I'll do cause of you. I let you show, don't let you in on my life. I tell you the things that you need to know. I know you like that, I know you need that. The way you're moving your body, don't need your feedback. I know it makes sense, don't know I play pretend. I guess that
So don't mind the shape. As long as you roll it out to around this thickness. So next, this is what creates the layers. You drip some oil and then smear the oil all over the part you've rolled out. This. Then next, we are going to roll it. You can roll from either side. Let me start from this side. roll. It doesn't have to be perfect. We are going to roll it in a roll, something that looks like a roll. So that's it. So next we are going to cut it. Get a knife. I'm estimating the sizes before I cut. So this is what it looks like. So what I will do is just to make it a little bit tighter. I'll just do this. You can tuck it behind. So next we get some flour. We are now going to dust where we are going to place them after this stage. Put some dust. This one looks fine. This one is a bit loose. I'll tighten it up. If they are not perfect, don't mind. All you just need is to get them in a fairly round shape, so that when you roll them, it's a bit easier. So the next step, we are going to roll. But before that, this is the point where you set your pan so that it begins to heat. My pan is a bit heavy. This is my pan. It's a bit heavy, so I'm going to put it to begin heating. So as I roll, I'll be frying. So guys, at this stage, we are going to roll the chapatis. My pan is already heating, so as I roll, I'll roll. Once I roll, I fry at the same time I roll as I fry. So for the frying, we are going to need some cooking oil. So I have some oil here. So for this process, you need some flour, some oil, and the dough. So you dust the surface a bit so that it doesn't stick. The goal is to have something similar to a round shape. If you've not done this for a while, you might have a bit of a challenge rolling them into a round shape, but the more you do it, the easier it gets. You can roll it out as thick or thin as you want it. So when it begins to stick, you add a little flour. So look at that. So next I'm going to fry. So that's our chapati. So I'm going to put oil. So you sprinkle some oil around. You can hear the sizzling, so my pan is ready. So some of the ways that you know that it's ready, these bubbles, these are one of the signs that it's ready. Look at that. So because I like to make 2 or 3 at the same time, I'm going to put the second one on top of this one. So I can do this with 2 to 3. It will save time, and the one I put on top gets to utilize some of the heat that is coming from the first one. Look at that. So when I flip it, I do the same thing. So as these two cook, I'm rolling the next one. That way you get to save time. The lower one is also ready. And now my pan has become really hot. You have to be careful. If you have a heavy pan, it becomes really hot. So you can reduce the heat. So for this side, we are going to do the same thing. I'll reduce the heat so that they do not burn before they are actually ready. You see that? They're actually tearing easily because of the layers. This that you see, the lines, it shows you the framing of the layers. So we'll do the same for the lower one. So our chapatis are ready. This is the first one. And then on the second, flip it, and then I'm going to put the second chapati on this. So for this side, because of the oil, I'll just put this. Now this chapati is going to suck all that extra oil. We'll flip. So this one is ready too. So we'll repeat the same process until we are done. So guys, that's the final product. Look at that. Kindly like, share, subscribe to this channel, and follow for more amazing recipes. Bye bye.